All right, guys. So today I want to share with you all two items that I picked up at Goodwill. Um, Both of the items are really nice. One of the items I almost did not get. I'm going to share with you all a quick story of what happened, why I almost did not get the item. Well, I was at Goodwill, and the guy that works there, the worker, was coming down the aisle with a cart, and I noticed sticking out two items that it was a couple items that I really wanted, but it was one main item that I saw that I wanted. And this particular worker here, he's an older gentleman. He's really cranky. If there are people that are really hovering and bothering him, he will take his car and he'll go back to the back with it, and he won't put the item out. So what I usually do is I don't hover. I just kind of stand back. I may even kind of hide behind the end cap just to kind of stay out of his way. So again, there was only one other person on that aisle. So I noticed that he was pulling out this beautiful, it was like this Native American piece. It was this gourd that was had like this weave across the top. It was gorgeous. So I was like, I gotta have that. So he reaches up to put it on the shelf. And so I kind of come out from behind my little hiding spot and I try and grab it. Well, the other lady that's on the aisle started running to the item and she snatches it off the shelf. I didn't trip. I was like, wow, that's a really nice piece. And she was like, I've been waiting here on this aisle for a long time. I spotted it first. I was like, okay, cool. So while she was looking up the item on her phone, I kind of scooted around her and I approached the cart that he was that the guy was pushing. I just kind of looked in it, and I guess she saw me looking, and she came up to the car and she said, "Oh, I'm getting that. I've been waiting on this aisle. I've been waiting for him to put that out." I said, "Well, I'm probably going to give you a little run for your money because whoever gets to it first when he puts it out on the shelf, that's who it belongs to." So the guy that's pushing the cart, he does something that I've never seen him do before. He looks at both of us and he kind of has a little smile on his face. And he quickly says, "Whoever gets it out of the cart the quickest can have it." So I reach in the cart and I pull it out and I have it up to my chest, and she looks over at me, totally surprised, and she starts pulling it out of my hand saying that, "Oh, I was here first. I was waiting for him to put that out. I want that." So we started just struggling with the item, going back and forth, and I pull it out of her arm and I say, "Look, ma'am, I got this item first. It belongs to me." And she starts going back and forth with me about how she had been waiting on it and everything. And I told her, I said, "That's not how it works in Goodwill." I said, "Whoever gets to the item the quickest, that's who gets the item." And she was like, "Well, I will gladly trade you this basket that you wanted for this item that I'm going to show you here." I said, "No thanks." And I went and got in line. I paid for my items. Now I'm going to show you the item that I almost got it. I got into a little scuffle over. It was just the craziest thing. Uh, this is it. And I mean, she's having a fit over. It was $13. It is mass produced. It is, I guess, an antique or Asian jewelry box. Really nice. I love it. And the item sells pretty good online, especially on Etsy. However, my daughter saw it and she really, really, really wants it. At least that's what she claims. So I'll probably be giving it to her. Really nice jewelry box. Good condition. Really nice. Has these double doors that open up and has some drawers inside. I'm pretty sure you all have seen something like this before. But this is a mass-produced item. I don't see them often at the thrift store, but I do see them. But this is a very heavyweight one, and it's pretty large size. But I almost didn't get this item, but I'm not sure what made her think that just because she was hovering that she could make a claim to it, or because you saw something first that it's yours. And actually, I saw it first because I saw him before he even turned down that aisle. But people come to Goodwill and they start making up their own rules. I mean, the rule is whoever gets to the item first is who it belongs to. You can't make a claim over something just because you see it, or just because you on that aisle first, or just because you were hovering. I've seen a lot of things that I wanted at Goodwill that I saw first, but I just wasn't quick enough. That's just how it goes. So happy to get that item. And did I show you all the top of it? That's just right here over the top. Really nice. Beautiful piece. Okay. All right, and the next item that I picked up is this. I love this item. It is made by a company called Austin Production. I want to say it's either vintage or either MCM. Maybe not MCM. I'm thinking it was made like in the 1980s. This is made by a company called Austin Productions. I did see a sold listing. I can't remember if it was on Etsy or eBay for like it was over $250. So trying to figure out if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to sell it. But knowing me, it's going to be sold. But really nice, heavyweight. I guess it's a Black Panther. So those are two of the items that I picked up. I think I did pretty good. This one was $13, by the way. These are the two items that I picked up. Very happy with my finds, and hope you all are getting out there during the summer and finding some cool items too. Check you guys out later.